this bitch.
Hey, Kayla. Hi, Iyanna.
Welcome to Fill in the Blank podcast.
Welcome.
Get away, it'll be okay, it'll be okay, okay, we can go, no place 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 we can go, get away.
Fill in the blank.
Hello, can you hear us? The microphones are working, people. I mean, we've been getting dragged for Phil.
It's okay.
I mean,
We're trying to figure it out, y'all.
I get it, but I mean, y'all, dang, like, can we have a little grace? It's only episode 7.
It's like,
I mean, shit.
Anyways,
Welcome back to Fill in the Blank podcast, where our microphones are now working and you can hear us very clearly.
hopefully.
Hello, Iyanna. How are you?
Hey, Kayla.
What's been going on?
Girl, what's not been going
I
on?
know.
I feel like that's always going to be my answer. There's always going to be something.
Shit.
Life don't stop.
I'm literally drowning in grad school currently.
Fun.
It is like,
At least you know there'll be some benefit in the end.
I hope so.
More money.
I thought that when I finished my undergraduate degree, and here I am.
Okay. More fulfillment. Look, more fulfillment.
I hope that that's the case
Okay.
because, I mean, it is rewarding, but I think that the hard part is like when I get home, I can't shut my brain off because I have more homework to do. So if I could separate work from then what I do when I get home, then it would be good. But the fact that I go to work and then I come home and then I still have to like be in that mode because I have homework, I'm just like,
You know what I always think about?
What?
How much I don't want kids. When I think about stuff, sorry, I know that's bad. When I think about stuff like that,
What?
because imagine you going through all that and then you come home and there's some little fucker like, Mom! I can't imagine.
I mean, honestly though, it
That's
may be
what I
different
think. It
because
could be worse.
it may be good because it's your little fucker.
Yeah, no. No. This is how I know I'm just so anti anything right now. It's okay.
That's okay.
It's
You
all
know.
the stages.
Yes, it's the stage. I think we kind of talked about the fill of the week. I mean, no. Oh my gosh.
You get look. It's a long. Yo, we struggling. You know how you start something and you have all this momentum, and then you get to a point where you kind of plateau. And you're like, do I want to keep going?
Our brains are just
Our brains
a
are
little
there.
frazzled. What's the segment called?
What is the segment called? Feelings forecast.
Feelings forecast.
What's wrong with us?
Ariel, are you concerned?
You should be. It's okay.
Welcome back to Fill in the Blank podcast. That was very random, but we're back. Okay, now we're gonna do our feelings forecast.
Woo! You go first. How you doing, Kayla? What's this week been like for you?
Tsunami
Still?
in grad school.
No! Where's the sunshine, Lord?
Look at me staring off into space.
Oh, that's how you know you dissociate and you just say, oh shit.
That shit is literally like punching me in the throat.
Constantly.
Like somebody talking to you, they're like, and they just get you. Like that's how grad school feels.
First of all, in what scenario would anyone do that?
I don't know. But that's how I imagine it in my mind. Like if I could make a clear definition.
That's what it's like?
It's like,
Oh,
this
you
is
just trying to
good.
talk.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Like this is good. Like I
Oh.
get it. And then it's like,
You would have thought. Okay.
So yeah, grad school has just been grad schooling and life has been lifing.
Life don't stop, man.
It just, I feel like the weeks are literally a blur. And then the weekend
Aww.
comes and that's a blur. And it just starts all over again.
So what are you at that stage right now where you're just looking forward to the next big thing, like your birthday? And then after that, it's like, what's the next
I'm
big
not
thing?
even
like
looking forward to
Thanksgiving?
that. Like, I'm excited because I have something fun planned, but
Yeah.
like, I'm not excited because it's going to take effort. Like,
It's
more
the planning,
effort of
yeah.
something I have to do.
I feel that.
And that part is very annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I want to celebrate and be with my friends, but also I'm just like, I don't feel like doing this shit.
Aww.
Yeah.
Nah, poo poo.
I know. I need some self-care. Like, what we was talking about, I need some self-care. I just be in the bed, like when I get home from work.
No, that's how you know you're going through it. Your
I
form of
know.
self-care is just like taking a nap.
I don't even
or
watch
just, like,
TV
doing
no more.
Nothing. Oh, wow. What do? You just lay there in the dark
and watch TikToks.
Oh no, your poor brain. You can only handle so much information at this point. You're just like,
I'm just seeking like entertainment.
Oh man.
That is my main thing. Like I can't watch TV shows. Like I get overstimulated because it's just like people's feelings. I'm like enough of the feelings. Like, ugh. So I just scroll on TikTok and laugh until I fall asleep.
I feel it, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm tired of feeling too.
Tired of shit. Tired of digging holes, Grandpa. Where's that from?
Oh, holes. Holes! I knew one! I knew that one! Woo!
Well, that's too damn bad. Keep digging.
You know what's my favorite line from that movie?
What?
Your sideburn inch tall. I love that shit. I still say that.
Okay.
I love that movie.
Really?
Dig them holes.
Did you know that Zero is on Cameo and he didn't say nothing that whole movie?
First of all, he had at least 2 lines.
And he's on Cameo.
And he had the song. He was on that song.
I guess.
Dig it out.
I guess I let him have it.
Dig it out.
But how are you, Iyanna?
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good. I'm actually good. And I'm not lying this time.
It's a lot lighter now.
Man.
Man, oh man.
Man.
We have seen the light.
When I tell you, DR was great. I found myself. Not even I found myself. I remember who the fuck I was.
That part.
You
that
know?
Part. That's really what you need sometimes. Just a reminder. Like,
just a reminder.
I'm that girl.
Literally.
Beyonce tried to tell you.
She did. I should have listened the first time.
That's okay. You got it now.
You're right.
You got it now.
I got it now.
So DR was good. How's
DR
everything
was
else
great.
going?
Everything else is great.
That's great.
I have this new wind, even to just be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want to fill my life with good, happy things.
I love that.
And I don't want to dwell. Like, typically, the past me would want to wallow. Because I love to wallow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like Jon Snow. I'm a brooding ass motherfucker. But, like, oh, you don't even know that reference, Kayla! Damn.
That's why I'm laughing, because I'm like, she done made a reference. She know I
You don't know. But, like, I am just, like, I feel light.
That's good.
I feel
that's what I'm
light.
saying. You feel like, I feel that you feel lighter.
Yeah.
Like you just have a lighter energy.
Yeah.
Like the Iyanna that I first met.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I missed that Iyanna.
Yeah.
Before I was just drained.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that sounds bad because everyone thinks I'm talking so much shit about
No.
like, my marriage, and it's not that.
No.
I
but
mean,
it just is, it's just like, it goes to show that like when you're in something that's not
isn't
compatible.
aligned, yeah.
That it can do that to you. That doesn't even necessarily mean that person is a bad person. It's just that
Yeah.
it was not a compatible situation.
At all. And so it was just all this friction and something always to figure out. Even
Yeah.
when we had a moment of just like happiness, like something came up.
Yeah.
I mean, of course that's marriage in general, but like this kind of friction wasn't normal.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. And it was always the same consistent issues because we were so incompatible.
Yeah.
And that's draining.
It is.
There's no growth there. And that's what was draining.
And now you out.
And now I'm out. Oh, it sounds so bad. It sounds
you
bad.
out of jail.
I know, right? It sounds bad. I promise you all. It's not that bad.
No.
But it's just like, I don't know. How do I make it sound less bad? Like, there's no way. I feel like there's no, because even
There's
if I
not.
say like,
And people are gonna like come up with their own
Yeah.
anything anyway. So.
it's just leaving something that wasn't working well for me.
Yes, that's really all it is.
And it's nice.
Woo! Not her little squeals. Okay. This week we're gonna do something a little different.
A little different.
We're gonna not just talk about just some random deep ass topic that we
Yeah.
came up with, but we're gonna talk about something that's just like actually present day going on.
Yeah.
So you want to tell them what we're talking about?
My Ariel is black.
You're
Okay,
a
sorry.
who?
that was real aggressive. I'm sorry. Yeah.
We're talking about the Little Mermaid.
Woo! I'm
So
excited.
this is just really warming my heart because if you know me, To know me is to know that I am a Disney
Oh my god.
fanatic.
Oh my god. We talked about this too.
I love Disney.
And you love all the classics.
I love it all. Like, not just the classics. I love the current ones. Like, when new Disney movies come out, I watch them.
How many
Present
times
day.
did you watch Moana? I've seen Moana at least 10 times.
I cried the first time I watched. The
I
first,
did
like, two or three times I watched, I cried.
I cried.
Moana, damn. How much did I watch that? I don't know.
I watched it a lot.
What about Frozen?
I actually didn't watch Frozen that much. Is that
Really?
bad?
No. I think the best song in Frozen is Do you wanna build a snowman? Come out and play.
Okay. Alright.
But Frozen's okay. But today we're talking about the Little Mermaid. So before we get into it though, what is your favorite classic Disney movie?
I was about to say Moana. Mulan. Is that a classic? Is that a classic?
I think.
It's a classic, right? Mulan is by far my favorite, hands down.
Mulan is so good.
When will my forget? This is a musical podcast. I'm sorry. This is at this point y'all about to hear.
We are singing to you all.
By far my favorite.
I really like Mulan, but I just feel so connected to Alice in Wonderland.
I don't get that, Kayla.
I just feel like I understand her
It
on
was
a
just
very
too weird
deep
for me.
level.
It was
I think that's why I like it, because it's like, it really represents life. Like, it's a big representation of life. Like, you're trying to escape from stuff. She ran away. She fell down the hole. How did I get here? And then she's walking along. She's meeting all these strange-ass people. That's what life is like. You walk around and meet all these strange-ass people.
No,
what are you doing
that's
here?
what I imagine.
Why are you intruding on my life right
No.
now?
I imagine an acid trip like that. Not just look, potato.
Either or. But I just like the characters. Like, it just feels fun.
Yeah.
It's really like
It's
eccentric.
theatrical. It's very theatrical.
And I like that type of stuff.
I know,
So
I know.
I just really like Alice in Wonderland.
I feel like we should do a poll to see what the general consensus is.
Yeah,
Like, what does everyone
but
think?
I love Mulan too, so that's why it's
so
Mulan is
good.
good, because I love let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Okay.
That's good.
I think I just embarrassed myself. How can you not? How can you not reference these movies though and not sing?
And not sing the songs. Like, are you really a Disney fan if you don't know the
I
songs?
agree.
No.
My favorite one in Mulan movie though is the one where he was like, and what was it? And the only girl who loves
I knew what you were
his mother. Ding, 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 ding. I fucking love that one.
Whatever we want, a girl worth fighting for.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
And then they show up and everything's blown the fuck up.
It's like him. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, Mulan's a good one. Okay, but we're gonna talk about the Little Mermaid.
And back to the topic.
And back to the topic, we're talking about the Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why we're talking about this is because, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
which is beyond me, because I think that Halle is like perfectly casted for this role.
Good for the role.
But they like, there's over 2 million dislikes.
oh, because she's
And they are so offended about the idea of a white, drawn, animated character that is a fictional, like, mermaids aren't even real. So we're mad about a fictional creature, a fictional character that is now in the live action version showing representation. Like, that is just beyond me. And I didn't even know that it was getting all this backlash, because, like, on my black end of social media, everybody is just so excited about it.
Yeah, because we don't have access to that stuff. I don't want to call it it's not the white side of it. It's the
Not all white people.
not
but it's
all white
them-
people. It's the
You know which white people we're talking about.
But I saw some people trying to get all scientific with it. It's like, well, technically, she's deep underwater than her melanin and blah 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 blah. And I was like, what's happening?
And then I saw other people on our side that were going back to that, and they were like, well, actually, if y'all want to get technical, depending on the point in the ocean that the mermaids would be in, she would actually be melanated.
But it's
it's a topic. Mermaids ain't real, y'all.
It ain't real.
It's a fictional character. The description of who Ariel is in the Little Mermaid fits Halle.
Oh, does it?
Like, I think I just rewatched the Little Mermaid because I was like, ooh, I'm so. That's what I did. It's like little fuzzies floating around.
Is something happening to me?
I don't know what's going on, but I went to rewatch the movie because I was just like, okay, I just want to see like the personality and just kind of like the personality of what we know of Halle.
Yeah.
And it's pretty spot on.
Her
The voice.
Come on.
It's undeniable. Who sounds like that present day?
She just sounds like a Disney princess.
She does. Nobody has that voice
No one
present
has
day.
that voice. You know who I think has the good voice for it? Not the persona, but the good voice.
I know who you're gonna
Who
say.
am I gonna say? Who am I gonna say?
Ariana Grande.
Wrong.
Ah,
I was gonna say Kehlani.
really?
Yeah, I think she has such a soft voice. Or Janae Aiko.
Oh, Janae Aiko would be
They
good.
have such soft
That voice
voices.
would be good. But people have said something about Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can see it, but I think she's a little too soulful.
She's too soulful.
Yeah, like it needs to be a light.
Like a light, yeah. I think Janae Aiko.
Yeah,
If I could pick
definitely.
anyone else,
If I
yeah.
could pick any other voice, that
She would make a good fairy.
She would. Speaking of, since we're on the topic of representation,
Yeah.
we're gonna go back to Little Mermaid, but Yara Shahidi got casted as Tinkerbell in Peter Pan and Wendy.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes.
Oh, she would be such a cute.
She's gonna be
Tinkerbell.
such a cute Tinkerbell.
Ooh, people about to be real mad.
But yeah, I think Yara Shahidi's gonna be very perfect for that. But we're gonna talk about Halle for now.
Okay, Halle.
I think that people are mad because they're classic white characters that they so used to seeing that they have taken ownership over because Disney white and we.
What was that? Okay. Yeah.
That's their little arguments. That's how they sound.
Oh, okay.
I just think that they're upset that we're like it's for such a big role. Like this is a really
This is a huge
major
role. I mean, it's a classic.
role. It's a classic movie that's turned into a live action movie.
Yeah.
Halle Bailey, who is known to us, but she's not necessarily crossover. She's about to cross over now.
Yeah.
Because this is huge.
I'm so excited for her.
Man.
I'm so
She's
excited
so
for her.
deserving.
She's so deserving of this.
She is. Like, and just from the clip that I saw, my heart literally melted.
All of us.
I've watched that
Almost
clip.
cried.
Yeah, I've watched that clip 1,000 times. Anytime it comes up on my timeline, I watch it. Like it's the first
Same.
time I've ever seen it.
I love watching the interactions with these little kids watching it.
Yes.
I remember I watched one little girl. She's like, oh, she's brown like me.
Yes.
And then she's like, what's she doing underwater? And I just died. But these kids are just like so amazed by this.
Yes.
I was amazed by this.
Yes.
I'm also, this is a small detail, but I just love the fact that they kept her locks.
Yes. They needed to, like, and I feel like that's even like more fitting for,
Wait a second.
Under the Sea.
I was about to say, I just thought about the fact that there was a Jamaican crab and the white Ariel.
Oh yeah. And Flounder sounded white as well. But also
Maybe he was migrant. He's an immigrant.
the other thing is, if I'm not mistaken, not an immigrant.
He's an immigrant.
In the animated version, I believe that her sisters were all different ethnicities.
They were different ethnicities. Oh, they just don't like the main character
being black.
Man, they were different ethnicities,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I think though they really snapped with this entire cast though. Because I know Halle is getting a lot of attention, which I think is so important.
Yeah.
But like this whole cast is pretty well represented.
I didn't see the rest of it.
So Melissa McCarthy is playing Ursula.
First of all, I love that.
Yes.
I have a Melissa McCarthy obsession.
Melissa McCarthy is playing Ariel.
Ursula.
I mean Ursula. Wow. What? Ursula. One of the guys in Hamilton.
The Sebastian.
The black guy with the curly hair in
I
Hamilton.
saw that.
He's playing Sebastian.
I saw that one. And then I didn't see anything else.
What's her name from Crazy Rich Asians that I love that's so
Awkwafina?
funny?
No.
What's her name?
Wait, was Awkwafina on there? Awkwafina was on there.
She's playing the seagull.
Please tell me it's Aquafina.
I think it is.
I need you to Google this. Please tell me it's Aquafina because I just want.
I think it is her.
I remember she had some controversy because people were.
Yes,
saying
it's her.
I love
She's playing the seagull.
I love that.
I don't know what role Simone Ashley is gonna play. By the way, Simone Ashley and Asia look a lot alike. When I was watching Bridgerton, I was like,
wait, who's Simone Ashley?
Did you watch Bridgerton?
I did.
So the main character in the most recent, the one that's the sister.
There's two. The older sister or
the older sister.
Oh.
Their faces.
Oh.
Like if you just look in the.
Look at me, Asia. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Doesn't she?
I can see it.
I was looking. I said, "Who she look like?" I was like, "It's somebody I'm
Wait.
close with."
Random. The younger sister, I am obsessed with her.
Really?
I follow her on Instagram. I am obsessed with her. I have a
Really?
huge crush on that woman. I don't know how
Confession
old
time.
she is. I should check. But
You said I don't know how old she.
like, should I be ashamed?
Oh,
She is beautiful. But yeah, y'all look alike.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
see.
yeah, who else
Well,
is on
that's
this list?
exciting.
I felt. Oh, and then who's Miranda?
What?
I'm trying to figure out who Miranda is. Oh, that's not the name. Okay. But the guy, Lin-Manuel Miranda, I thought they were saying that's a character. I was like, there's no Miranda in this movie.
Yeah,
But
she would know.
He's going to be in the movie. He's the one that was Alexander Hamilton.
Oh, no.
So I'm starting to believe, I don't know why, but like, I just felt like Hamilton was so well, it was, and it was a diverse cast.
Very diverse.
So I feel like maybe he has something to do with this, I don't know, but like the fact that him and then also the other guy from Hamilton, they're in it together. So I'm like, okay, like I hope that this is starting a trend. Like we can rework the way that things historically look.
Why not?
Like obviously Hamilton at that time it was all white people.
I mean, clearly.
But we got to see a diverse cast because that is just so outdated for us to just keep it all white people. What would be the reason for that?
Wasn't Hamilton? Was Hamilton satirical? I actually never seen it. Oh god, I'm scared.
Look at Ariel.
Like I've never seen Hamilton.
She loves Hamilton.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really good. We're gonna have to watch it. I mean,
no.
I listen to the songs just cause.
I listen to Mulan songs just cause they're on my Spotify.
Well, you would listen to these
and
songs
Moana.
just cause.
And Moana.
Oh yeah, you would listen to these songs just cause they're that good. And then when you watch it with the storyline, it's 10 times better.
Okay.
But I think that this is just gonna be such a big moment for little black girls and just like just for diversity in general to be able to have that type of representation because
is this the first live action with because I know we had Princess Tiana, but that wasn't live action, that was a cartoon.
Right. I think this is our first live action black Disney princess.
Well, Cinderella, but that was just with another.
Yes, so
that's
we did
Brandy
have
Boyd. That's
Brandy.
my Cinderella.
Yes, but it wasn't. It wasn't the main remake.
Plus, it wasn't Disney.
No,
I remember at one point, right before they put it back out there, I remember during quarantine, I was trying to find it because I was obsessively singing the songs in my head, and it wasn't anywhere to be found.
Really?
You couldn't buy the DVD, you couldn't get it on Amazon, and I'm like, this is racist. I was like, why did I find it? But I really couldn't find it.
That's
and then all of a
crazy.
sudden it was everywhere. I was confused.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what sparked that, but I'm happy that they did because man,
I love that movie.
it's good.
I've seen that.
The
1,000 times.
songs?
I sing the songs all the time.
Sorry, just a side comment. The Cinderella is through Roger and Hammerstein.
Yeah.
And they're with theater. So in theater, technically, there's no color when you have characters. It's for
Right.
performance.
Really?
Well, I mean, there's color, but
but
it's not. and
Traditionally,
that's
they don't. That's why Hamilton
Right.
is able to they cast it. They cast whoever is the best.
why- which is a cool take to
Yeah.
watch in movies as well.
I hope
so,
they can hear this. 'Cause this is a fun fact.
Yeah. No,
No, you
seriously,
speak-
that was good.
That was good. I didn't know
I hope
that.
y'all heard Ariel. But yeah.
My Ariel.
Yeah.
No.
My Ariel.
Wait,
the original Ariel.
Sorry, our original. It's like you can't. Okay, anyways.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, I'm just excited. I'm overall very excited. I'm very optimistic. I still can't believe it got how many dislikes?
Over like 2 million.
That's wild.
And then there's just really racist pictures that have been made.
Dude, I really haven't seen any of this stuff on my timeline, but because I've only been like the algorithm knows I only want to see the positive stuff.
Right.
But the ones that you sent me, crazy.
I think who sent it? Asia sent it.
Crazy.
Yeah, I saw it. I think on Facebook, like somebody like reposted it, like reshared it on Facebook, and I was just like, this is ridiculous.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's really wild. But you know what? I feel like it is really telling that that's just such a like 2 million is literally like just like a little tiny percentage of how many people have probably like hit the like button, you know? So those are trolls. And we're just not going to pay any attention to them because she's going to kill it. And they actually had like, I don't know if you saw the leaked, they leaked the full part of Your World.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I saw it.
Is
Disney,
it
don't come for me. I just saw it. I didn't post it.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Oh.
And you could tell, like, what I was a little nervous about for Halle is I wanted to see if she could really act. And
because we haven't really seen her aside from
Grownish.
But
with Grownish, the character she's playing, like, I just felt like that's not really acting.
I
like
agree.
She needed, this is a big role, like she's, and especially because there's going to be a big portion of the movie that she's not speaking, so she's going to have to act. So I think that, and that's also something to note, that, you know, when we do get black representation in Disney movies, the black people don't show up fully as themselves the entire movie. So like Princess Tiana turned into a frog. Like we didn't get to see the black representation through the whole movie. And with Halle, like while we will get to see her through the whole movie, there will be a big portion that she's not actually talking. Yeah. But aside from that, like she will be well represented, which will be very nice. But yeah, I think this is going to be a big acting opportunity for her. And from what I saw, it looks like she's going to be acting for real.
I'm so excited.
I know.
I was excited when I heard she got the role to begin with.
Yes.
And so then to all of a sudden see the trailer, I didn't realize it would be this close. Mm-hmm. But when is it next?
It's not till May of 2023. May 26, 2023.
Oh, wow.
I need to buy my tickets now.
You know, man, I do feel like these theaters might be packed with what? Do you remember when Black Panther came out?
Yeah.
Black people showed up.
I know. And I feel like they're going to show out for this too. This is a big deal. Like, I feel like even men are kind of excited about this. And they, you know, they don't really watch Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
But I just think it's such a big deal. Like, it's a huge deal. It's like a win for the black community. We've never had this happen before. It's history in the making. It's huge. And just imagine, like, how empowered.
The impact. Oh, my God, the impact.
Just imagine growing up if you had a black princess.
Yeah.
To watch.
I held on to the ethnic ones, which is why Mulan was my favorite, and Pocahontas was one of my favorites. But, yeah. That's
real. I think that I like growing up, obviously, since I'm Disney obsessed now, I was Disney obsessed as a kid. I think a lot of that came from like me being an only child, me also being just like I think that's where my hopeless romantic in me was kind of like blossomed at. Yeah. Because I'm watching these movies, I'm like, Prince Charming, like, and I would just sit there and watch these movies again and again. I would actually, the one that I recall actually watching the most is Sleeping Beauty.
What?
Yes.
That creepy ass movie.
I love Maleficent.
Okay, Maleficent, the movie itself is good.
Yeah. It is creepy though. I remember being creeped out with her eyes and the...
No, I'm thinking about the fact that this girl was sleeping. This random man decides to come and kiss some random bodies.
I wasn't thinking that when I was a little kid.
I said, ew, why he put her mouth... Ew.
When I was a little kid, I was like, save her, Prince. That just shows.
I must have been a traumatized kid.
No, I was I had some issues because I'm thinking, beautiful.
I think I watched
my Prince gonna come and save me.
Oh God, I watched Thumbelina a lot. You know
Thumbelina?
Yeah, no one knows what Thumbelina.
I know what it is.
Thumbelina is.
I know what it is.
I had the VHS.
Okay.
So I would literally obsessively watch it.
I would obsessively watch Matilda.
Okay, Matilda is a really good movie. Do you know they're coming out with a live action?
Yes.
Matilda? Or I mean, a
Yes.
live action Matilda is already live action.
A remake. Are we going too deep?
No, I was
Okay.
just weak at her saying
Okay.
Matilda
It's
live
Broad-
action.
it's technically
And then when I thought of it,
Is it
Broadway.
Is it Broadway?
It's like more Broadway.
They gonna be singing?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
You don't like singing stuff?
It's like, shut up, just act.
5 minutes ago, let's get down.
Right.
to this.
She said, I listen to the songs, even in the car.
That's
Now
different.
it's, shut the hell up.
That's different. It's different. It's a classic.
Yeah, but, so I have an interesting question.
Uh-huh.
Because I had a very interesting conversation.
Uh-oh.
No, it was a good conversation. I like hearing other people's perspective because, like, it's just insightful to see how other people view stuff. So, I was talking about Little Mermaid because everybody that I talked to, I'm like, are you excited for the Little Mermaid? I'm excited for the Little Mermaid. And we started talking about Chloe and Halle.
Oh.
And we started talking about the longevity of their careers.
Yeah.
And talking about Halle potentially having a longer running career than what they could see Chloe having because they think that Chloe might just be doing a little too much for show, like it's not authentic fully.
That's the thing though. I think that is her authentic self.
You think so?
I think it is. I think what she puts out there is what she feels.
Mm-hmm.
And I think honestly that's okay. I think they have different audiences, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I think both of them could have longevity. It just depends on how they, put their content out there. But I mean, they're just very different.
They are. Like, I see them both going a long way in different ways.
I agree.
Like, it's almost like every time I see them, I just immediately feel like modern day Beyonce and Solange.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
That's what it gives to me.
Literally.
I think though Halle might have a little more visibility than what Solange has
She
had
definitely
in her
does.
career.
I think Solange started so late.
Yeah.
And she didn't start with Beyonce.
Right.
But Halle and Chloe.
And then when
started
she
at the same time.
she did do a couple of movies, but she
Yeah.
never had any major roles. So I
Yeah.
think that this for Halle, especially because on top of that she has the color purple too.
Yeah.
That's gonna come out. So that's
What's
a
the
big
color
deal.
purple?
She got casted in the color purple.
2
Mhm.
on top of the Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Oh, she's out here doing.
Yeah, and we're just not seeing any of the work just yet.
I
but like,
love that for her.
I really think that Halle is kind of coming into her own, and I'm really excited about it because I think Chloe has been at the forefront because she just is a bigger personality
Agreed.
than what Halle is.
Agreed.
Like outwardly, at least. You know.
Outwardly, but Halle got a big personality.
She do.
Too. I've seen their lives, and she does not play about her.
She
sister.
doesn't, and I
Does
love it.
Not play about her sister.
I love that energy.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. But what's crazy is like when you do watch their personalities, like the gist of them, and not just like their personas. Halle seems just so much out there, and then Chloe seems to be the more timid one who's like more like,
So this is why her authenticity was in question.
Really?
Because of that.
Maybe
Because
it's
it
just
is
like her
so.
alter ego.
I think it is, but I think because she's young, she's still finding
I
what
agree.
that fully is.
I
Like,
agree.
I don't get the impression that this is fully Chloe. I feel like Chloe is still trying to grow into her own.
Yeah.
I noticed like
She's young.
she is young. She's still really young, and I think that like I just think about the Hot Mess Express I was at that
That's
age.
why I'm like, how old is she?
I think she might be like 23.
Oh, I didn't really start settling into myself until I was like 25, 26. So she's definitely still figuring out. And then for it to be so public, and she's so heavy on Instagram. I mean, come on.
And I think that that's part of the issue. She's 24.
Okay.
She's 24, and Halle is 22.
Wow, that's wild to me.
So,
20.
Chloe, I will admit though, it was a bit of an adjustment for my nervous system when because I've been listening to Chloe and Halle since The Kids Are Alright. And that was like their first kind of major project that they came out with. And at that time, it they had a song on there that was in A Wrinkle in Time. Like, it was very...
Oh, so it was like a huge shock for you.
Yeah, like, and their music was still good, but it was just more like a, like, it was just, like, vibey, and then they came out with their most recent album, Ungodly Hour, and that felt very good. Like, it felt like a natural transition. Like, okay, like, they're getting older, and it's not, like, a big shift. Like, they're talking about things that will be relevant to them.
Yeah.
And then, you know, them going solo is because of Halle filming The Little Mermaid. Because she had to go out the country to film for over a year.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so, well, about a year. And so that's when Chloe started doing solo stuff. So when she started that, and she talking about booty so big, Lord have mercy.
Okay, that's a good song.
It is a good song. And she's popping the cooch on the video.
Yeah, that was a lot.
And that part
But that's not the only song she did it on, is it?
No, so she has that one, and then what's the most recent one? Treat me like a treat me.
Yeah.
And that one, she was in there.
One was...
I said, Chloe.
What, is she still a kid in your mind?
I don't think that, but I think that she was just so different prior to. Like, she just kept, like, if this is really a part of her personality, she kept it so hidden. And then when she talks, it's a totally different person.
Isn't that wild?
Like, she almost doesn't...
Maybe she has a Sasha Fierce.
So here's what the difference is, though. I feel like with Beyonce has... She's probably grown into a little bit of the natural sex appeal.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like with Chloe sometimes it feels performed.
Forced, yeah.
It feels very performed. Like, this is what she's trying to give, and so she's doing it. Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like, I don't pay too much attention to her content. I only see things every once in a while. I'm not following them that much. Halle maybe, not Chloe. Not Chloe.
And I used to watch their tea times. Like, they used to do tea time together, so I would see their personalities. Aww. And Chloe is just on there like shy girl, like.
Oh, you're like.
And then she's
my Chloe.
And then she come out there. She said, "Treat me like a treat me." I said, "Ma'am, your vagina's out." And I was just confused. Like, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing, but it's just like it's like whiplash. Like, you know, like, dang, like, who
do you think she'll even out?
That's what I'm hopeful for. I think that I think it's like a moment, and it's gonna like balance out with time.
Maybe she's finding her confidence, and she thinks that's the way that she can do it.
Yes, that's what I think.
And
I think
she had to make a statement for like, who am I? Mm-hmm. So she's figuring out a lot. I think that's fair. As an artist, I think that's even good.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, when you are in a position where you're like actually performing, it kind of makes sense to like put on a character.
No one wants to see that kind of Nicki Minaj type of stuff anymore, though.
No.
When I think back to how Nicki was, I cringe when I watch like the videos. I'm like, what is she doing?
Yeah. I am not Jasmine. I am Aladdin. These bums
What the fuck is that?
And we was eating it up.
It was really eating it.
I used to be at lunch. I am not Jasmine. I am Aladdin. So far ahead, you bums is lagging.
Okay, first of all, the neck. Ouch. Oh, God. Yeah, no one wants that anymore.
No.
We want authentic.
That's what it's, and I think that's why Halle is so well received.
Yeah.
Because it seems pretty true. Like, I think she does have a little bit of two sides of her personality.
Agreed.
But I think it's more so like...
I think I think for the public, she's just generally a lot more digestible, too.
Yeah.
It's a lot to be seeing ass shaking every 2 seconds. I mean, I ain't mad at it. Hey, if you got it, shoot. If I had it, I don't know. Maybe
look, I'm like borderline, like, I don't know if I should feel offended or if I'm jealous.
Right.
Which one is it?
Right, because you know that's all natural. Shoot.
I don't know how to feel. Like, dang.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Halle is just, I mean, she's quiet.
She's softer.
And I think that's why it's more digestible, because she is quiet. Mm-hmm. And then she has like this other side that just seems like more like her when she's closer with the people that she's with, you know?
Yeah.
Versus Chloe being the opposite, where it's like all this personality, and then you talk to her, she's like, like me? Yo, like, and it's like, girl, come on, we just saw you shake your ass and your coochie.
I'm telling
like,
you,
it's all out there.
It might be Sasha Fierce, bruh.
It is. It's her Sasha Fierce.
It's a performance.
It is, and that's why I don't take it like too heavily.
Yeah,
I love her.
Yeah,
this is just me being like just analyzing the situation, because I do hear a lot of mixed reviews about Chloe specifically. But I think that she's really raw. She is great at making music.
Very good at
She
music.
writes all of her music for the most part.
Her voice has so much range.
It does.
She has such a strong voice.
Yeah, it's sultry.
It's so, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
It does remind me of like a baby Beyonce.
Yeah. It really, and I think that that's by design.
Do you think that she's like trying to walk into that role as like a mini Beyonce?
I think that's part of what's making it a little inauthentic.
I agree.
Because I think that she is following in those footsteps, and so you could kind of tell in a way.
Yeah.
Because I think that, and I think she also is a businesswoman. I think she knows what sells.
Yeah.
That's the impression I get from Chloe.
Sales, that's what they say.
She knows, and she's like, okay, like, everybody likes the hits. That y'all want the quick hits, y'all want the pop music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a pop album.
Overall, bro. The movie's for the kids.
Yes.
It's the adults that's projecting.
Mm-hmm.
It's the adults that's making this such a big deal.
An issue.
A
racial issue that is not existent for a fictional character, a fictional creature.
Yeah.
Like, just let Halle be great. Let her have her moment.
Yeah, and let kids be happy to see people who look like themselves.
Yes. Because
like,
why is that
a bad thing? Why is that a bad thing?
Haters.
Anyways.
Anyways, with that being said, everybody get y'all tickets, get your money prepared. It's not going to be that expensive, but just get ready for May 26, 2023. Okay?
Excited.
I'm very excited.
Are we going to go all out?
Yes, we have to. I saw somebody on TikTok, they were wearing a whole Little Mermaid costume. So they had on like a skirt that was like a mermaid tail with
I'll wear a wig.
a wig.
I need a lock wig.
A lock
I
wig.
need a lock wig.
I mean, I'm down for going all out. So
Let's do it.
We can do whatever.
Let's do it.
Let's just do it. That's gonna be a fill in the blank bonding experience. We're just gonna all go see The Little Mermaid when it comes out.
Let's
yes.
do it.
Okay. So yeah, that's all we got. No fill of the week. We haven't been watching TV, y'all.
We've been too busy.
Been too busy. There's nothing really. I mean, no.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. So thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in here, okay? All right. We love you.
Follow us at feelintheblank_. You can follow me at astoldby.kayla.
I'm still not giving it.
And you still have
I'm not ready yet.
no access to Iyanna. So if you know, you know. If you don't, find out when you find out.
All right.
Until next time.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. So we have a new feature coming to Fill in the Blank podcast.
Woo.
So we will be taking, drum roll please, listener submissions. Yay! So submit to us your questions about whatever you're going through.
If you need advice.
Yes, advice. Let us know what you want us to answer about what's going on in your life.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's about it.
So yeah, we'll be ready. You can follow the link in our bio. When you go to our link tree, we'll have a submission box in there for you set up.
Yeah. We look forward to reading them.
Bye.
Bye.